there's a new face behind the Calgary Hitmen bench. His name is Mark French, and we are so pleased you could join us on the Hitmen Report this week. Thanks for doing this.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
We're into the first month of the season. How would you evaluate how your team's played so far?
Well, I think we're where we thought we'd be at this point in time. I think there's been some inconsistencies within our game from game to game and quite honestly period to period, but you anticipate that stuff early in the year, especially when you have a new coach and a new system and some new players. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I've really been happy with the work ethic the guys have put in to try to understand how we need them to play. But it's all about getting more repetitions and more games under our belt so we can really perfect it.
Your experiences in the KHL and the AHL, how has that transition been for you into the WHL?
It's different, and there's certainly been some adjustments, and I've been fortunate to have Brent and Joel and Darcy to help me along with some of those adjustments. Dealing with this age group's a little bit different than dealing with a pro player who's just got to play hockey. There's different stressors at this level, be it school, being away from home for the first time. So I think it's important to remember those things, and sometimes I have a tendency to forget.
Any surprises so far?
No, I think since I last been in junior hockey, I'm amazed at the size and the skill of players. I don't know if that's a Western League thing, but I've been really happy. I think the league is, the skill within the league and the potential of some of the players in the league has probably exceeded my expectations.
Well, you mentioned your assistant coaching staff. How valuable has it been to have them already in place for you?
Yeah, well, Brent's a workhorse. He's in every day, and he's doing a lot of the pre-scouting, and he knows the opponents in the division and the conference so well that he can certainly help me out in terms of game planning. He does a great job with the power play and the defense as well. So, I lean really heavily on him, and I think we've built a pretty strong relationship. But there's no secret he's the workhorse in the coaching staff.
Well, you've created a new and different, unique, I would say, Hitman practice drill.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the pink helmet.
Well, it's something that we did in Hershey, and Bob Woods, who's now coaching in Saskatoon, brought it to Hershey, and it's just a neat way. We do it once a week before our first game that week. The guy who loses it has to wear it for the practice the week before, and actually this week it was Jake Vertanen who's away, so he got out of having to wear it. And it's just the last guy to score has to wear it in practice. I think it's just a fun way to kind of build on the enthusiasm of playing the game the next day.
Awesome. And just lastly, Coach, what are your expectations for this year?
Yeah, we obviously want to achieve big things, but I think we're trying to stay in the moment and really focus on that daily process of getting better, and I think in our case that's really important. There's a lot of learning that needs to be going on, and as long as we keep getting better, I think we'll end up where we need to be.
Awesome. Well, thank you for doing this. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.